Hey, soul survivors, we're going to have the discussion on how to let go of somebody that you still love. So, letting go of someone you love is one of the hardest emotional experiences that you might go through. And love doesn't just turn off like a switch, and detaching from someone, whether it's a romantic partner, a close friend, or even a family member, will require emotional strength, self awareness, patience, and time to accept that it's time to let go. This is one of the hardest things when we're going through grief. There's different stages that we go through, and the first one is denial. That's one of the biggest obstacles that you'll have. So you hold on to hope that things will get better, that the other person's going to change, or that the love will be enough to fix what's broken. But these are signs that you need to let go. The relationship is one-sided. You're the only one putting in effort. The person disrespects your boundaries, values, or emotional well-being, and they bring more pain, stress, or confusion than happiness. You've outgrown the relationship, but guilt or fear is keeping you stuck. They've already moved on, but you are still emotionally attached. So, reality check. Holding on to someone who isn't meant to stay in your life only prolongs your pain. Acceptance is the first step towards freedom. So allow yourself to grieve without judgment. Letting go is a loss and it requires grieving. It's just a part that you have to go through. Suppressing your emotions will only delay the healing process. So, healthy ways to process this grief: cry if you need to. Tears actually release emotional tension and stress hormones. Journal your thoughts and your emotions, write a letter to them, even if you never send it. Get those thoughts out. Talk to a trusted friend or therapist. I also do one-on-ones. Sometimes just talking about it, saying things out loud helps with clarity. Channel your emotions into creativity. Do some art, music, poetry, or even just moving your body. Now, what not to do is don't numb your feelings. Don't use alcohol, rebounds, or distractions. It only delays the inevitable. You gotta deal with the feelings at hand. Cut contact or set strong boundaries. If possible, go no contact, not to punish them, but to protect yourself from reattaching. If the relationship is over, it's over. Steps to create distance: block or mute them on social media to avoid triggers. Don't be searching other people's pages, because it only brings questions or comparison or mixed emotions. Delete old messages and pictures that keep you emotionally tied, or put them aside somewhere up in your attic, out of sight, out of mind. Avoid places where they'll be if you know where they're going to go. Don't reach out just to check in. It only reopens wounds. If you must stay in contact, such as co-parenting or work, family gatherings, keep communication minimal and strict about the essentials. And be prepared for withdrawal symptoms. Detaching from someone you love can feel like breaking an addiction. You'll crave their presence, feel tempted to reconnect, and have moments of intense longing, but you got to push through it. These feelings will pass. And it's hard to do, but stop romanticizing about the past. After a breakup, our brain starts to highlight the good memories while erasing the bad ones. This keeps you stuck in an illusion of what could have been. So, to break this cycle, make a reality list of why the relationship didn't work. Read it when you miss them. Remind yourself, if the relationship was truly healthy, you wouldn't be in this position. Two people have to want to work on the relationship. And if it's only one-sided, it's not going to work out anyways. Accept that fantasy is not reality. If they were capable of giving you what you needed, they would have. And remember, you miss the idea of them, not the reality. Reclaim your identity and self-worth. So, uh, over time, a part of us starts to disappear, and it's actually an opportunity for us to rediscover who we are. And several ways that you can reconnect with yourself: revisit old passions, hobbies, interests, try something new that excites you, travel, even if it's just a weekend getaway, spend more time with friends, supportive friends and family, focus on self-improvement, read, learn, exercise, meditate, and have that growth mindset. This is actually like a power trick to where if you use the pain as fuel, you will become the best version of yourself. Let go of guilt and what ifs. So how to release this guilt? Accept that you did the best that you could with what you knew at the time. Hindsight's 2020 sometimes, but we didn't have that and we did the best that we could. Forgive yourself and also forgive them, not because they deserve it, but because you do. It sets the animosity and the anger from festering inside. It sets it free. And understand that not all love is meant to last forever. Some people are in your life to teach you a lesson, but not stay. Stop thinking, if only I had, tried harder. Start thinking, I deserve a relationship where I don't have to beg for love. Focus on the future, not the past. Moving on doesn't mean you forget about them. It just means you choose to move forward despite the pain. Make those short-term goals to focus on progress. Surround yourself with positive people that uplift you. Visualize your future without them. Where do you want to be? What do you want to become? The future is yours. And even if it's not with them, you can have an even better future if you move forward. The best revenge is success. Let them be a part of your past, not your future. So success in whatever, whether it's moving forward, building friendship networks, or your career, or self-love, all these things can be seen as success. So letting go doesn't mean that you didn't love them. It means that you love yourself enough to walk away from something that no longer serves you. Healing takes time. Be patient, be kind to yourself, and trust that brighter days are ahead. There are times that it makes sense to work through a relationship when there's minor problems, but if the person is causing you so much grief that you lose a part of yourself, it's time to regain living your life and having people who value you by your side. Please like and subscribe. Comments help with the algorithm, and I appreciate it. Topic requests are welcome, and one-on-ones are available.